Okay, video 2. The night of the party, I went in the house and I sat on the lap of a man who I had had sex with. And the night that I had sex with him, Michael and him and Denise Show and I went to a motel, and I was with the older guy and Denise was with Michael. And did that hurt my feelings? Yes, very much. But I just went along with it. Okay. And so the night I went to Michael's party house, I went and sat on the lap of that older gentleman I was with. And when I say older, he was probably 18 or something. He was probably still in high school too, but he was years older than me. And so Michael comes to me on the couch and he asked me to come upstairs, which I did. I went up to the top landing and he took hold of my arms and he dragged me into this bedroom where it was kind of dark, but I could see that there was lots of guys in it, and they were lined up against 2 walls of the room. The houses back east are huge bedrooms, and so anyhow, Michael drags me to a corner. He falls down on his back, and he's got me on top of him, and my clothes are being removed. And so we go through about 3 guys before the girls had noticed we were gone and they came and saved me. But I remember my head was right by Michael's and I kept saying to him, just kill me. I just cannot do this. Just kill me. I don't want you. And I would just beg him to kill me. He did not. He just held me there while 3 men finished their job. And then the girls broke the door in and they stood me up, and my sister had arrived, so they must have called her. And while they were taking me through the living room, Joni arrived and she wanted to know if I wanted to go call the police. And I said, no, I just want to go home. And so we went home and I took a bath for a long time. And so just a few days after that, Denise Show, the girl I was with at the rape with, her and I were at a speakeasy one day, and we're sitting there, and I look at, there's this man sitting at a table next to us, and Denise said to me, that's one of the guys that was there. And he looked to me like he was about 35 years old. Okay. And so anyway, after that happened, I moved back to where my mother lived. She was a housekeeper for somebody in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, and I went back there, and then I stayed with my mother for a while, and then we went on this vacation to California. We drove my sister's car out to California, and when we came back, we took the Greyhound all the way from Texas to Pennsylvania. And while I was on the bus, I sat next to this man named Ken. He was 42 years old then. I was 16 or 17 or something. 16 probably. And we just talked the whole way. And what do you think happened? He started coming up to see me in Pennsylvania. He was a teacher, a science teacher. And so I go in the kitchen one day where my mom is, and she's on the phone, and she is talking to Ken's wife. Okay, I guess he's married with 4 kids, which I did not know that. Okay. And so it ended up that just out of total embarrassment or whatever, but I ran away with Ken. We went to Canada for a week. We rented an apartment, and I got a job at a massage parlor. Yes, a massage parlor. And so I can tell you what they do in massage parlors. I mean, I was supposed to flirt with the men and make it sound like they would get more with another massage, but they weren't going to get more. I just had to make it sound that way. So I worked there for one day, and one of the men that I gave a massage to, when I got off work that night, who is waiting at the door for me? That man that I gave a massage to. And Ken is parked waiting for me too, and so he sees that, me talking to that guy, and so that's just it. It's over. He decides he wants to go back to Greensburg. And so we get in the car the next day and drive home. And so truly, I tried it for a couple of days, and I was just so embarrassed that I decided that I was going to run away. So I took $80 out of my mother's purse, got on a train one morning, and took off back for Canada. To Hamilton, Ontario, the same place Ken died. And I tried to get my old job back, and she did not give it to me. So I got a job at a neurosurgeon's house, and I'll tell you what happens in 3. Okay, bye.